So I think it's recording. Okay. Alright, what's up everybody from Kim's studio out there. There's my shout out to Master Gladwell, my whole tricking class. I'm here with Chris Devera. He's been teaching martial arts tricking for a while, and came here to interview him and get some knowledge off of him, some tips for training you guys. So appreciate this. All right, so Chris, how long have you actually been teaching tricking?
Let's see. I ran my first tricking camp like in 2004, but for a good year before that, I was teaching martial arts tricking classes. I've been teaching like traditional martial arts for a while now, so I got my teaching experience from martial arts, traditional martial arts. But then, we started throwing workshops for tricking. More and more people would show up. And eventually we started our own tricking classes. And now we do the camps.
Cool, okay. And how would you define tricking in your own personal way?
Tricking, let's see. I see it as like a creative blend of kicks, flips, and twisting techniques. You got elements from all different kinds of sports and martial arts. And you got kung fu, taekwondo, capoeira. You take from other sports like gymnastics, obviously, and tumbling. And you also grab from dance, power moves, breakdancing moves, for transitions. So yeah, blend of kicks, flips, and twists.
Cool. Okay. What would you say is the top 3 important things to keep in mind while training for tricking and for passing it on to other people?
Well, if you're gonna be teaching tricks, you really have to take it seriously. I mean, it's not like gymnastics, which has been around and organized for like centuries. Tricking is kind of, it just really started just a couple of decades ago. So everything is like fresh and brand new. You kind of have to like trial and error these techniques in order to land them. For some of them, but if you want to train smart, and more efficiently, land more training techniques, then you have to definitely do the fundamentals. Like instead of 540, train your tornado kick first. Instead of aerial, train your cartwheel first. It's like a safest way, to learn your tricks. Do a gradual, go from A to B to C to D. Don't try to skip anything.
Work your prerequisites.
Yeah, always prerequisites. And then if you want to, make everything look clean, make sure you train the basics. Make sure you have a good posture and everything, so nothing looks sloppy. So fundamentals and basics. Can't stress that enough. You hear it all the time, but it's really true, even with tricking techniques.
So, for the last question, where do you see tricking in the future, down the road?
Interesting question. Like, right now, like I see it, it's going to grow more and more. There's more and more, teams out there that want to put their hand into the progression of tricking, especially as a sport. You have a lot of, groups running their events, hosting battles, everyone's doing their own set of, of rules, for the battles, so it's kind of getting competitive right now. Everyone's kind of looking for that one group to take tricking, into, really getting it organized and getting exposed to the masses. You got, different groups that just want to, keep it underground. You have people that just do it for fun. It's a cool thing. It's just, there's always new groups popping up trying to, contribute their way to get tricking big. So I see it growing more and more and more, and the organizational front, we'll see how it turns out. It's kind of cool though,
Yeah, one last thing. What are you holding in store in the future for Loop Kicks?
Right now, let's see, we're under some heavy reconstruction on the team. We had a lot of our stronger team members go down to LA, trying to do their thing with stunting. So we have a lot of new recruits on the team right now that are they're a lot younger. They're newer to the scene and community, and they're training really hard, and they're getting really good. So
Great.
yeah. Once we just can keep training hard, and we'll see what happens from there. We're not going to be running camps for a while, while we're rebuilding ourselves. But once we're at that high level that we want to be at, then we'll start hosting more bigger events. Keep on pushing for tricking.
Right. So how confident do you feel in the new people coming up?
Oh man, they've been training hard to get to this gathering. We're at the Epic gathering, Epic summer gathering. They've been training hard to get to be ready for this gathering. And then at this gathering alone, they all leveled up. They were all trying really hard and throwing crazy stuff, landing combos they were never able to do before. And then when we get back home, they're gonna get even better. Because they're gonna be so pumped, from their experience out here. They're gonna go back home, get training even harder. And then we got camp coming up in a few weeks. So, everything on the motivational front is going really well right now. Everyone's progressing really well. So yeah, I see the team going, getting big again. Looking forward to everything.
Okay. Well, thank you for the interview.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right.
See you later.
Thanks. Bye.